What's good, you guys? It's Mikey T, the movie star. I'm back with another exclusive, and this is, again, is in regard to Young Buck, because Young Buck has actually been arrested. Yesterday when I was doing a live, I actually said when Young Buck wasn't found, that in a situation like this that happened with him and his girlfriend, that he would most likely be arrested in the situation. And that turns out it's exactly what happened. It's Mikey T, the movie star. I'm back with this breaking exclusive. I gotta report it to you as it comes. You know, David Brown, aka publicly known as Young Buck, was arrested, and this is being reported by WKRN.com. Rapper Young Buck arrested in Summer County. Real name David Brown. Summer County, Tennessee. Reports that the Tennessee native and straight out of Cashville rapper Young Buck has been arrested in Summer County days after investigators say his girlfriend was charged for firing a gun at him. That's right, everyone heard the news about this, about Buck getting into a situation with his girlfriend. I've actually got an associate that, works with G Unit that's actually in jail right now for being a part of an episode like this himself. So that made me say to my mind, I was like, Buck is involved in this thing with his girlfriend. As soon as the police get in contact with him for questioning, if he's on any type of probation, he's going to be taken into custody. And that's 100% what happened. Buck was found. Buck has been arrested. The Summer County Sheriff's Office said David Darnell Brown, known by his stage name of Young Buck, is jailed in the county on several charges, included domestic assault, vandalism over $10,000, and unlawful possession of a weapon. He was arrested Thursday and booked into the Summer County Jail on a $60,000 bond. So we were talking on bonds the other day with the Smurf case, $75,000. He had to bail himself out for $7,500 or whatever. You know what I mean? Buck's case here, $10,000 in vandalism. So obviously it was a big issue that happened with him and his girlfriend that resulted in his girlfriend chasing him out of the house, or him just running out of the house, whatever it was. The domestic assault, you know what I mean, that obviously comes from the argument and the whatever happened with him and his girlfriend. Unlawful possession of a weapon, Buck is actually already a felon. He's done time in jail for possession of weapons before, and right now he's actually all over his Instagram page doing photo shoots with weapons, you know what I mean? Even if they're rifles, you know what I mean? He's doing photo shoots in the South. As he said in one of his photo shoots, he is living in a barn and growing kush on the farm. One of my friends said that Buck is going to need to come with better lyrics than that if he wants to have a rap career that he once had. So no information was immediately released by investigators about the basis for the charges. But, in the last few days, everyone has heard the information about Buck's girlfriend chasing him out the crib with a firearm. So you kind of know the basis for all this. And now you hear that he's been charged with vandalism, $10,000. He probably wrecked the home that he was living in. You know what I mean? He probably had a weapon of his own, which is what had her draw her weapon. And he's been arrested and booked in the Summer County Jail with a $60,000 bond. Is he going to be able to make bond, or is he going to go and have to see the judge? You know what I mean? In the case that we actually just were reporting on, Pablo Hoodrich, Pablo Juan, he has no bond in his situation. So he has to wait until he actually goes before a judge and sees the judge, and here's what the judge has to say about his situation. Buck situation is a little bit different. In these type of scenarios, he would always look to probably a member of G Unit or 50 Cent himself to actually bail him out in a circumstance like this. But I'm just watching back an old Game interview, and the Game actually said that when he hit Buck, like, yo, Buck, we can get the G Unit spinner chain back for $15,000 or $20,000. Buck was like, not with it. And Game was like, what's going on? This guy's been touring with all over the world, overseas touring, statewide, nationwide touring with 50 Cent, and he doesn't have 20 grand to put up for the G Unit spinner chain. You know what I mean? Like, I just saw that and I was like, wow, like, Buck really has never known how to manage his money. So in a situation like this, How is Buck gonna get out of jail when the bond is $60,000? How's he gonna get out of jail? This is why he went unseen for a few days, because he knew what was coming once he got in this major argument with his girl, you guys. And I saw it coming from the beginning, because that's how the police play, you guys. They don't want Buck on the street. They took a multi-platinum recording artist and they threw him in jail for 18 months, and they stalled out his career a few years back. You know what I mean? They stalled out Buck's career 100%. Buck was supposed to be a thriving artist in the South, as I said before, y'all. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. You know, we got a lot of followers, a lot of fans that have just recently been incarcerated, getting out of jail, and I want you guys to tap in with Ooh Magazine. This is definitely a vibe that y'all want to get into. It's a new magazine. I'm going to leave the description, the link for their Instagram in the description, Tap in with Ooh Magazine. They've got a lot of major things popping. As you can see, I'm posting a cover here. They got a cover with the Drink Champs. They got a new issue out with an interview, an exclusive with Asian the Brat. You know, so tap in, everybody. Check out some of the articles in Ooh Magazine. And for everybody out there that has a friend or a family member locked up, I want you to visit Non-Stop Connections.com, you guys. Non-Stop Connections.com is a social media platform for the incarcerated. Non-Stop Connections is the perfect place to meet not so perfect people with good hearts. Non-Stop Connections is a pen pal correspondence service that helps incarcerated men find positive people and new friends to communicate with while serving their debt to society. We are also actively involved in helping inmates find employment, positive programming, and housing when available in their areas upon their release. This is why I decided to jump in partnership with NonStopConnections.com. It's a positive message, and I know I've got a lot of people out there watching that have been previously incarcerated. You guys can use Ooh Magazine to your advantage. We got a lot of people that have friends or family members that are incarcerated. Use Non-Stop Connections as a pen pal correspondence so they can get in touch with some ladies, you know what I mean? So they can get in touch and correspond with someone of the opposite sex and show them that there is another life out there. I know there's a lot of people, or a lot of females out there that do pen pal correspondence with those that are locked up. And I think it's great because it's positive and it's uplifting for those who are locked up to show them that they can come back and readjust to society successfully. Major shout out to NonStopConnections.com and Ooh Magazine. It's your boy Mikey T, the movie star. Everybody that wants to follow me on the gram, Mikey T _ the movie star. If you follow me, I'm going to follow you right back. If you want to come on this channel and you want to do some social commentary, if you want to come on the channel and share your music video or an exclusive interview, I'm up for that, you guys. Let's work.